Hey everyone, after my soap fail yesterday, I felt like I needed to make a fun soap. So last night I made this soap. I normally don't start my fall soaps until August, but I've already had requests for my Christmas soaps, so I figured this wasn't too early. So this is my very first Halloween soap of the season. So here you see me mixing my first batch of soap. I'm adding my colorant, which is green, and my fragrance, which is Fruit Loops. You can already see how my green colorant already morphed from this beautiful vibrant green into a pea green. Greens always do this in soap, but by the end of this video, you'll see how it morphed back to a beautiful green color. So next I poured my green batter right into my mold. And while my green batter is setting up, I'm using a piece of cardboard and some scissors, and I'm just cutting out a design that I want on the top of my soap. And I wanted these little jagged edges to be a little bit sporadic. I didn't want them to be all uniform, all exactly the same. And then after my green soap had set up in the mold, I am using my little cardboard scraper to scrape the very top to create that design on the top of my soap. And then on the other side of that cardboard, I made just one long jagged edge, and I'm placing that in a few different spaces on the top of my soap. Next, it was time to mix up the top part of my soap, which is going to be black. And again, this is scented in Fruit Loops, and for the black color, I used activated charcoal. And then I poured that black soap batter on top of the very top of my soap. And I'm making sure it's going into all of those little grooves. The next day it was time to unmold and cut the soap. And this is what they look like after they were cut. And I'm not quite done with them yet, but I'm sure you've probably figured out what this soap is going to look like when I'm done. I had bought a stamp last week for this soap, and it came in yesterday, so that is why I made this soap last night. I was so excited I couldn't wait to make this soap. So I'm stamping the soap, and this is what the final bars look like. This is my Frankenstein soap. I love how it turned out. His hairline is so perfect. I absolutely love this soap. And it smells so good. It smells just like Fruit Loops. So I went ahead and stamped all the rest of the soaps, and they're actually available on my website right now at eartharella.com, but they are available only on pre-order. So if you want to get one of these, they will start shipping the week of August 15th because they do need at least 4 weeks to cure before I can start shipping them out. So if you'd like to grab one of these, head on over to eartharella.com. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you love my Frankenstein soap.